Taking a live look from Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. At midnight, the government shutdown will reach its fifth week, just 1 week away from the record. Tonight, the clock is ticking for more than 40 million Americans who rely on SNAP and WIC benefits to feed their families. They're set to run out this weekend. Tonight, some states, though, are stepping up to help, but Florida isn't one of them.
I'd say about more than 70% of our customers use EBT.
Our helpline receives tons and tons of calls, and people are frantic and panicking right now.
States like Colorado, California, Louisiana, Minnesota, and New York are pledging to help families who rely on food subsidies to feed their children. Tonight, Chief Political Reporter Dave Elias is asking local lawmakers if they plan to help.
Well, the Twin Seafood and VN Market here along Martin Luther King Boulevard in Fort Myers tells me that more than 50% of their business comes from EBT cards. And they say that if the government stops sending out that money, it's going to have a severe impact on them.
I'd say about more than 70% of our customers use EBT. They buy crabs, they buy sodas, noodles, etc.
Patrick Liu telling me that no EBT customers for too long could have a devastating impact on his business.
It's definitely going to be hard. We'll probably just try to hold out for as much as possible, but most likely may shut down.
And people who live and shop here are worried too.
This is the only little stores we have around here. So they'll let them go out of business because we can't afford to do something.
Our helpline receives tons and tons of calls, and people are frantic and panicking right now.
Maricela Murado represents the Area Agency on Aging and warns that many seniors will be impacted.
Once they call our helpline, we can provide that list of services and resources.
Nadare Salim says it's not just the elderly.
SNAP is very popular amongst our kids that are aged out of foster care.
She warns that foster families, too, will be in trouble next month.
We reached out to our caregivers to let them know that this potential loss in benefits could impact them and to reach out to us and ask for help.
I met up with Florida Senate President Ben Albritton to see if he's open to Florida stepping in to help.
I would be open to a conversation on that.
So far, 6 states are providing emergency SNAP funds. Florida isn't one of them.
At the end of the day, making sure that hungry folks have food is something that's, in my heart.
Folks like Patrick Liu hoping disaster can be avoided.
It's definitely a doozy, but I guess we just gotta hunker down and, hope for the best.
Now, the U.S. Department of Agriculture would have to come up with $8 billion to make all of those SNAP payments by the 1st of November, and as of now, that's not expected to happen. In Fort Myers, Dave Elias, Gulf Coast News.
At the same time, Florida Democrats are urging Governor DeSantis to keep these vital benefits available. Democrats from the Florida House and Senate want the governor to declare a state of emergency that would unlock funding to help families in need in Florida. They say, quote, no parent should have to choose between paying rent and feeding their children. No child should go hungry because politicians in Washington can't agree.